Hi and welcome to my tutorial on how to farm Starlight Rose. That's not the meta that's normal where you are on the northwest side. This one you start out the cave, come out of the portal that puts you right on the top. There's a few factors you want to take into consideration before you start farming. There's items you need. First of all, you need to get fighter chow because this will restore your health by 1,000% when you're out of combat. So basically when you're getting hit running through mobs, you know, you're back to 100% health within 10 to 15 seconds. You also want to use a barding, which will prevent you from getting stunned or dazed while on your mount. You want to use a stirrup that will allow you to herb or mine while you're on your mount, and you want to use a horseshoe, which will allow you to run faster. You want to make sure your ancient mana is turned off, because you don't want to see all those little yellow dots. You just want to see your mining and your herbing. This route, if done correctly, will take you 7 to 8 minutes if you're a miner and herbalist, and take you 5 minutes if you're just an herbalist. I've had runs where I've gotten anywhere from 15 to 36 Starlight Rose on one pass, and you're talking 5 minutes. So once you do that 5-minute pass, it's probably the best idea to server hop, go to another server, do another round for 5 minutes, server hop again, and then after a couple server hops, you go back to your original server and continue the loop. On my server, it's heavily farmed on my server because the Starlight Rose are outrageously priced. They go from 150 to 200 gold a piece. So you're talking, I can collect 200 Starlight Rose in an hour. So I'm making anywhere from 30 to 40,000 gold in an hour, and that's not exaggerating at all. I know you've seen a lot of videos who claim that, but I promise you, if you do the same route that I do, you will get that many. If you're a miner, it might take you a little longer because you're stopping for, fell slate and the laystone. So, and even those on my server sell for quite a bit. The laystone's 20 gold each, and the fell slate's like 60 gold each. Depends on the day. So as you're traveling through here, you're going to run into quite a few mobs. There's only really one mob you got to look out for. It's those harpies. They put a nasty 10-second slow on you. It's nothing that is going to hurt you too bad because, like I said, with your fighter chow, you're pretty much running through the mobs, collecting Starlight Roses. And as I said, you're getting back to 100% health because you're getting hit, but at the same time, as soon as you're out of combat, you're back to full health. As you come to this alleyway here, depending on if there's a world quest there, like there was a Karentor quest here yesterday, so it made it to where there wasn't a lot of roses in this area because people are constantly coming up here to do the world quest. But when there are no world quests here, there will be roses all up this row. Sometimes there's some on the bottom floor here. You'll jump off right here. There's a couple down there. Remember, you can modify your route however you want to. You can go down the mountain after you jump off the bridge. There's other ways to go. I've found through a lot of trial and error that my way is the best way that I've found that makes me the most roses. You don't want to hit this harpy because she's going to put a nasty slow on you. There's that slow. It sucks. It's 10 seconds long, but it's nothing that's going to kill you. If you have A303, it's a real beneficial because sometimes you'll spawn an extra flower. The thing you really want to get the most is a hunger while you're farming these, because the hunger rose will drop from anywhere from 4 to 6 Starlight Rose once you kill them. Normally when you're farming and you got 15 mobs on you, that's when the hunger spawns and you got to stop and kill everything to try to kill the hunger. So just be mindful of when you deem it best to get off your mount. There'll be times when you're trying to click on an herb or a mine and you accidentally click the mob standing there and it demounts you right away. And it is what it is. I'm a mage. I can invis, I can get away, or I can just blow them up and keep going. This route is a pretty simple route because when you get to the end of this route, you have an option. You can go to the right if you have all your lay portals. If you have all your portals open, there's a portal on the end that'll take you straight back into the cave. Or you'll jump off and continue your route, and it'll take you right back to the bridge, and you keep going in your circle right after you server hop. Like I said, I make in an hour 30,000 gold easily in an hour on my server at this point. Of course, those numbers are going to drop as time goes on and the expansion gets longer and Starlight Rose drops in price. But right now, I'm going to capitalize because why not? I've already got rank 3 rose. So if you don't have rank 3 rose, then you know you're going to be collecting a lot of dust while you're doing this. If you haven't done the rank 3 rose quest yet, make sure that you save 20 dust, because you're going to need 20 dust to do the rank 3 quest. You don't need a group to do it. It says you need a group. You really don't need a group. And here we spawn a hungerer, so I have to demount, kill this hungerer really fast, get my roses off him, and move on. We're almost at the end of, almost to where the portal is. Just remember, if there's a sky golem in the area, you kind of want to avoid that. Maybe server hop, find another server. I never ride on my sky golem because I don't want people to know where I'm going, what I'm doing. I don't want them to know I'm farming Starlight Rose at the moment, so that way they don't jump ahead of me or somehow steal what I'm looking for. Coming up here on the right, you'll see the building on the right. There is a portal inside that building right there. Either opt to go in there, take that portal, or you can jump off this ledge. At the bottom of this canyon, there's normally 5 to 6 Starlight Rose, depending on the spawn locations and whatnot. It's best if you just kind of walk down one path, see if anything spawns, walk down another, because it's spread out down here a little bit. And then you have another choice coming up here to go straight where that mine is, to go straight to there, or to go back through the canyon. There's normally 2 or 3 roses into that canyon, so I normally opt to go back. If you ever find yourself at a point to where your ancient mana is getting close to max, just go and buy that buff 5 and 6 times. I mean, it's just ancient mana. There's plenty of spots to farm it. If you need me to post a video on where to farm ancient mana, I know a spot where I can get ancient mana 2,000 in like 15 minutes. So if you want me to post that video, let me know in the comments. You can subscribe. We're almost done here. You can see my bags are open. I haven't closed them. I wanted you to see that I am actually collecting this all in one shot. This is one run. It's 7.5 minutes long because I was doing mining. That's exactly what I collected in this. Thank you guys. Subscribe and like.